Hi everybody, it's a glorious, beautiful 70-degree weather day here, and I hope that you are enjoying the Passover celebration as I am. Some insights that I've learned this round of Passover in terms of preparation and just things that I've learned to a deeper level. Doing the whole deep cleaning process that the Orthodox Jewish people do in terms of like literally removing everything out of cabinets and out of refrigerator and stoves and deep cleaning every single piece of, everything in your cabinets. It's very intense, it's very time consuming, and yet it's very rewarding to really understand what purity is, understand what to humble yourself before the Lord is, and to really prepare yourself for the coming of the Lord. And so it was I've cleaned before, but not to this level. So it was definitely just a rewarding experience. A lot of hard work, but rewarding. And then the other thing with this particular Passover that was different from other Passovers is, just understanding the connection with that Passover Seder is really the Last Supper. And again, a lot of, the Christian information is not thoroughly tied into the real Hebrew Jewish understanding and Messianic understanding of what was really going on. And a lot of times that information is lost in the translation and lost in the teaching, because Christians tend to be on this path and Jewish people tend to be on this path, and there's information that gets missing. And then the other idea of that many Christians celebrate Easter, which really is not the correct understanding of the Jewish and Messianic understanding of Passover. And Easter was like another holiday that was created out of a pagan holiday. And even though Christians who believe in Jesus and believe in the suffering and the Stations of the Cross and that sort of thing, and they understand that portion of it, they're still combining that with Easter bunnies and baskets and all that. So it really is combining a pagan ritual system along with a God-directed system. And again, it's still not getting the complete picture. So again, as I grow in my own walk and I set myself apart from other celebrations that I used to in my past celebrate, that I no longer celebrate now, again, there is a sense of ease and peace as I continue to grow in my own faith and in my own walk and in my own confidence with God leading me, saying, no, you're not going to do this, do this. And again, there are times when family and friends are like, what is this about and what are you doing and all that. And at the same time, we are called to take a stand. We are called to really stand and walk in the faith of the Lord. So I encourage you to do that as well. So some of the things that I've learned again are, the deep cleaning preparation, and to the level and extreme that I did it, although it was extreme, again, it was such an incredible process to go through that and to really see the before and after. Not only did the deep cleaning process get my apartment clean, but it also revealed all of these other hidden spaces that my fiancé, who was a drug addict, who died of drug addiction, had done to my home. And in that deep cleaning process, all of these other hidden areas of where he was stashing and burning drugs in my home were revealed in this whole deep cleaning process. And again, this is 3 years, this June will be 3 years after his death, that I am still finding additional evidence of all the places that he was ruining my home, damaging my home, and doing drugs in different areas, such as a drawer or leaving hypodermic needles underneath of a cabinet. Do you get what I'm saying? So there were all of these things that in the deep cleaning process, more was found and more was revealed about the insanity of his drug addiction and all the lies and manipulation. So in that deep cleaning process, again, I was very grateful to be able to, again, put my house back in order as a proper sanctified sanctuary that is free of all of those crazy elements that don't belong, and again to repair all the things that were broken and damaged as a result of his drug addiction and his insanity of being demonically possessed and lying and living a double life. So some of the things that were repaired were very easy. A quick spray of paint and something was refreshed and renewed. But I did find, literally punches of, hole punches and, fist punches in my walls, behind pieces of furniture, and, that required wall patching and wall painting and all these different areas in my home where he was smoking cigarettes. So there were stains of, cigarette smoke on several areas of my home. And again, he was doing this when I was also out on appointments, and so I visually did not see him do this, but he was still doing it. So all of these things were then put back into order, because the Lord's Passover is Seder means order, and it basically the Lord is putting me back in order and putting my life back in order after all the trauma and drama that I experienced by being enmeshed with a drug addict who was completely lying and had a multiple, he just had a multiple dual life that he was living. One was the evil, wicked life, and the other one was a pretend life of how he was pretending to be a loving person, but in reality he really wasn't. So the point is that this whole deep cleaning process of preparing for Passover also helped me uncover all the hidden things, additional hidden things that were stashed in my home, that were, damaged in my home, and then getting me to the place of repairing all of these things that were broken, that were lied about, that he was manipulating about. And so now I've got, rooms repainted and, broken kitchen sprayers and water damage and all of these things that he did to my home that I was unaware of, because he had hidden them and he was keeping them secret. And instead of telling the truth and saying, hey, this thing broke, we got to fix this, he was hiding everything and not being honest about the fact that he had broken things or that he had damaged things. So the bottom line is, I'm very grateful for this whole Passover preparation, because now my home is back in order, and not only do I feel better, but my home is more inviting and welcoming again, to be able to receive guests, to be able to, host different events such as Passover and other future events and feasts for the Lord, and also, other business and ministry related activities. Whereas before I just couldn't, because I was handling other